Hey dudes. Alright, so day one of somebody on the planet doing all mom's tools. Yay, at least somebody's gonna do it. Hopefully a lot of somebodies are gonna do it. Happy Red Day. Root Chakra Day, baby. Monday fun day. Any day that ends in day starts with fun. But so the tools, man. Here are the tools that mom has for us all. Commanded by your queen, honey bee, so that we can actually make some honey. Okay, tree technique. It's what I just did. Went outside, and interesting things happen all the time. So I go out to the tree, and we're all working on a little bit of shame, blame, guilt, so a little of that comes out too when I do what I do. And I live here with my friend, and I was like, hey, dude, I'm gonna go out there and do this anyway, but wouldn't it be fun if, since your window is right by the tree, you set your alarm after 15 minutes, you just yell, hey, buddy, what's up, dude? Timer's done, you know? And he's like, yeah. He's like, I'm gonna go in the shower though, so I might call you from the shower to let you know. I was like, okay. So I'm standing by the tree, right? And I'm like, fuck, dude, like, I feel like it's been forever. Like, all I ever want is those couple of minutes where I'm allowed to just sit there and do nothing and feel. It's like we're too busy in all the thoughts and like hyperventilating breathing to like feel, like get grounded again. And mom's given us that gift with the tree meditation. Because for 15 minutes, no matter how much your ego wants to tell you that you're not worthy of it because you didn't do this, that, or the other thing, you get to sit by that tree and just feel all the crazy, all the stuff that you know has been bubbling up to the surface, trying to come through, and you haven't known what to do with it, and you wanted to be responsible enough so that you weren't putting that into physical action, into dysfunction, so you just kind of felt stuck with it. Okay, well, so I'm standing there, and I'm doing that, and I'm like, oh, that's weird. Why do I feel like I want to walk away? Like, normally I sit by the tree, and today I didn't because it's wet outside, and so I just decided to stand by it, you know, stand up for love, maybe try to climb it, and I'm like, fuck, I want to walk away, and then I did a couple of times. Like, I had already, like, walked away before I realized. I was like, wait, what am I doing? Like, I can't just walk away. I don't just get to walk away. Like, it's 15 minutes and I want this, and, like, what the fuck? So I walk back to the tree, and then I'm standing by the tree again, and I'm, like, breathing, and I'm like, oh, this is fuck, dude. Like, I'm, like, sitting here, like, this has been, like, the longest moments of my life, and, like, it's, like, grand, but, like, this, like, energy is, like, fighting it at the same time, and, like, you're like, whoa, like, I'm that person who, like, can't even sit for 7 minutes, but I'm also, like, the person who wants to, and I'm also, like, just, I feel weird about the feelings I'm feeling, like, I don't understand. And so I actually walked up to my friend's window in the shower, and I knocked on it, because I didn't know. I was like, trust, man, I got trust, dude. I got trust that when they hear, they'll tell me, because that's what they said. But at the same time, I'm like, oh, compassion, maybe they didn't know, maybe I should go, maybe I've been out here for a half hour, and, like, really, like, they forgot about me. Like, you know, you don't really know, man. Like, it's already happened to you before. Like, sense of time is fucked up now. Like, so, in all this mix of weirdness, so I go knock up on the window, and I'm like, hey. And he's like, hey, what's up? Like, do you need something? I'm like, yeah, how much time do I have left? And, he's like, 2 minutes. I'm like, okay. Thank you. And I go out by the tree, and I'm like, dude, this is, like, the longest 2 minutes again. Like, again, I'm having the experience of, like, wanting to walk away. This time it didn't happen, thank God. And then being like, maybe he forgot about me. Like, maybe I've been out here for another fucking 10 minutes. And then I'm like, trust, Anna, trust. So this time I chose trust. I was like, no matter what, 2 minutes is eventually gonna go by. And then it worked. He would open up the window and say goodbye. Like, dude, we're getting tested in every moment, right? Like, as I say this, I just heard his door shut, right? And every single time an experience like this happens, I want to be like, oh, I'm fucking up. I just did something wrong. I just heard a noise and, whew, must have been me. But every single time something happens, even down to the crazy shit that has, like, just recently happened, they tell me that they love me. And I love Mom. And I love that we're all Mom. Beginning to see Mom in everybody is the beginning of a new reality. Having the trust and holding the space that you're allowed to get through this with grace. That as long as you're doing your best and trying hard, you will see that mirror around you. You will see that mirror in the others around you. And it's a fucking weird place to be, man. And trust and grace. There's a lot of responsibility that comes with that. So, Mom says have fun. Like, in the trust and grace, that's where you can use the compassion, forgiveness, alchemy if you need to be creative. You know, somebody said this to me one time, and it was in a little bit different context, but I feel like it kind of works for life. For right now, you're doing it because I want you to. Life wants you to. God wants you to. Get it? But you're gonna like doing it for yourself. That's the point. That's the point, baby. But so I thought it was interesting for all of us out there struggling with everything. Al with the sleep, us with the sleep, me with the sleep, you with the sleep. Food, sex, drugs, yada yada. The inability to shut the fuck up in your head, that's an addiction. Can't do without it. Stand next to a tree for 15 minutes. Because even if you want to go out next to the tree and you straight up do not believe you can help but think for 15 minutes, for some reason there's going to be a moment of time in there that slipped through where you weren't thinking. And it's not going to be because you were in your house on the TV. It's going to be because you went out next to that fucking tree. And it just happened. It happens. And from that one tiny moment in time, enough healing got through to push you. It did. So give respect to that. And grace to that. And if you can't feel excited in the moment, then you do it anyways because you care. Because of the compassion. Because it did happen. Because you're in the heart, you can feel it. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna not listen to the one real being that told you this shit? Not even gonna try it? Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Why? Because if nothing else, I'm gonna do it on camera. Here we are, March 1st, day 1. I'm gonna do it all. You don't believe it? You're too much of a pussy to try it on your own? And ride my wave, brothers and sisters. But I'm here to tell you to fucking surf on your own. Why? Because fuck if we need to watch our other family members go through this shit before we fucking give a fuck and do something about it, okay? Because they already asked for help. They already asked you for help. They said they done their best. You came here to participate. So you're out of integrity. I'm out of integrity. What are we gonna do about it? Let's do it together. Let's do it together, man. Let's feel weird together. But at least let's feel. I got, dude, 16. I ended up in jail Like, apparently you're allowed to come in and go every, like, 3 days, what everybody else got to do. But I was stuck there for 3 weeks my first time. I was a flight risk. He's only supposed to get 10 days as a juvie. Tell them that I signed the waiver. But I broke into my feeling body there, dude. I just straight up cried for like 3 weeks. They say don't cry in jail. I say, eh. And you know what? In those 3 weeks, I was so grateful to myself. And I told myself, I didn't have to ask myself. I said, thank you. I'm so fucking grateful that I am the being that would rather feel this shit than turn it off. Because, like, I saw that in the numb state, yeah, I wasn't raping people. I wasn't fucking stealing from people. I wasn't lying to people. But I wasn't there for people. I didn't necessarily have friends that needed to be there for them, but, like, it came down to, like, the simple shit. Like, they had something going on. I knew that I was going to be like, oh, I feel too heavy to go. And I knew that they'd have compassion for that, but I didn't want to be that person. So, yeah, it's going to feel awkward, I guess is where I'm getting at. It's going to feel awkward, and it's going to feel weird. And we want to think our way out of that. It hasn't worked. We can't continue to say that we're smarter than the next guy. Fucking, if we're just doing exactly what that next guy's doing. I mean, really, it should come down to just caring about mom. But, you know, it doesn't matter what people think it really should look like. It matters how you really get there. In your heart. Like the alchemy it takes for you to be able to get to feel again. Like, maybe we take for granted, we think we'll be able to stay in that space of full healing. I think we take that for, like, in the moment, I think we take it for granted. So gratitude is the way out of that. Water. But, so yeah, like, the real life experience of being by the tree and walking away. You know, it's just showing you guys, like, you know, you might not be choosing to be a bad person, dude, but you just gotta be aware of what's happening. Like, what if I didn't get the awareness? I just walked away from the tree. Like, that would be a huge wake-up call to me, you know? Like, hey, like, I know you didn't mean to, but you did. You didn't complete the exercise. You weren't able to because for some reason you walked away. Like, you know, that's the choice. It's the choice being made. And then when you walked away, I mean, look, at this point in the game, I'm not gonna walk away from that tree after I finally fucking got out to it and not sit there for the whole 15 minutes. And if I do, that's really bad, you guys. Like, let's be honest. Ding. So, let's be fucking real, man. I don't know. I'm gonna do my automatic writing next tool. So here's the other tools real quick. The 45-minute physical movement. Ain't none of y'all processing the way you need. None of us are fucking processing the way we need to. So move the physical energy, man. Like, use that physical body in this physical fucking realm, bro. If I were here. So yeah, 45 minutes physical movement. 15 minutes automatic writing. So you can call it journaling if you want to start out. First session I ever got from a being was by somebody who did automatic writing. I thought it was cool as shit. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna write what they say in their handwriting and I'm gonna say it out loud. I was like, alright. Like, dude, if you're real enough in the heart, like, you know what's happening, right? You're just like, we're real or not. Like, I paid the $90 for the bitch that didn't tell me shit, and I paid $90 for the bitch that changed my life. Like, whatever. But so yeah, like, it can get to the point where, like, you're allowing, like, energies to come through you to, like, communicate with. That's the point of life, communication. If you can do that multidimensionally, I'd say you're on the right track, brothers and sisters. Mirror technique. Look. You want to get dumb with it or slick with it, just have a little fucking pocket mirror, dude. Like, you can't be like, no, I couldn't do that. I didn't have time. Yes, you did. I am divine consistency. Just like that. 15, 20 minutes. There's a list of traits that my half-assed self has yet to write down. Yay me. I'll work it on it. Doing it right now. What can I do today? What can I accomplish in one day? What can I push in one fucking day? What can you push in one day? What can we push in one day? Let's co-create, man. I've had people tell me that I seem intimidating. I would love to co-create, dude. Like, you don't only have to be afraid if you're afraid, you know what I mean? Like, in the sense that, like, there might be something you don't want to look at, but I don't know. My nose is tingling as I say it. Alright, so automatic writing, grounding, colloidals, 45 minutes movement. I don't know, today, I mean, like, I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I should do it right now or right after this video. But I'll do my automatic writing on tape. Man, like, you want to see what happens when you do it? You want to know what somebody else looks like? You want to be like, dude, I could do way better? You want to do any of that shit, dude? Like, let's see what happens, man. Tool by tool will upgrade from the fool. But alright. I don't know, I guess I'll let you guys go. I'll be back. Happy Red Day, dude.